Today I'm gonna be giving you Doggystyle by Snoop Doggy Dogg. Yes, this is one of my favorite albums. This album obviously came out when I was younger, when I was 2, but when I was growing up, I'm into like hip hop, 90s hip hop, old school hip hop, and this is one of the albums that I've been listening to. It's one of my favorite albums. I love the sound, the G-Funk era in the early 90s that dominated the airways. That's one of my favorite albums, and I'm gonna give you an insight on the album. It's called the album Record for a reason. Go back in time and recap on the albums that did numbers, that was popular at the time, it's still popular today, and why it's still one of the classic albums today. And today I want to give you a recap on the album. This is the debut. Okay, this is the Doggystyle is the debut studio album by Snoop Dogg. It was released on November the 23rd, 1993 by Death Row Records. The album was recorded and produced following Snoop's appearance on Dr. Dre's The Chronic, which was released the year before, back in 1992, to which Snoop contributed significantly the West Coast style hip hop that developed from Dr. Dre's first album, continued on Doggystyle. The critics have praised Snoop Dogg for the lyrical realism that he derived on the album. And this is some critics say that this is one of the best albums of all time, and it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Also, much like The Chronic, the distinctive sound of Doggystyle helped introduce hip hop's subgenre of G-Funk into mainstream audience. G-Funk dominated from 1992, from 1991 to at least 1996. That was like G-Funk was dominating the hip hop, not just hip hop, but even the mainstream side of things. They were dominating. Every G-Funk album was going platinum, and bringing forward West Coast hip hop as a dominant force in the early 90s. Doggystyle reached number 1 on the Billboard 200, selling 806,858 copies in its first week alone in the United States, which was the record for a debut artist and selling fastest hip hop album ever at that time. Doggystyle was introduced on the Source magazine, a list of 100 best rap albums, as well as Rolling Stones magazine list of essentials recording of the 90s. Also, the album was certified quadruple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. By November 15th, the album has sold 7 million copies in the United States and over 11 million copies worldwide. The recording album took place between January and October 1983. As I said earlier, the album was released on November 23rd, 1983. The recording of the album, the studios, which it took place at the Blaze Recorder in West Los Angeles, the Complex Studios in Los Angeles, the Larrabee North Studios, and in North Hollywood. So yeah. Also, the length of the album is 55 minutes and 5 seconds. Also, the producer, Dr. Dre, and executive producer, Suge Knight. There's 3 singles from this album, 3 hit singles now from the album, and number 1 is Who Am I? What's My Name? Was released October the 30th, 1993. Gin and Juice was released January 15th, 1994. And Doggy Dogg World was released June 26th, 1994. So yeah, man. The background conceptions now. In 1992, Snoop Dogg came into the attention of the music industry through his vocal contribution to Dr. Dre's The Chronic. That album is considered to have transformed the entire sound of West Coast rap by its development and what later became known as G-Funk sound. The Chronic expanded gangster rap with profanity, anti-Afrofuturation lyrics and multi-layered samples from the 1970s P-Funk records. Snoop Doggy Dogg contributed vocals to Dr. J's solo single Deep Cover, which led to the high degree of anticipation among hip hop for the release of his own solo album. Doggystyle and the Con are associated with each other, mainly because each prominent feature Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and both because both contain G-Funk Styles production from Dr. Dre. The two releases are linked by the high number of vocal contributions from death row artists, including Dog Pound, RBX, leader of Rage, while both contain a high density of misogynistic lyrics and profanity in their lyrics. In addition, the two albums are each viewed by Chris as early G-Funk classics, as have been described as joint at the hip. Doggystyle also marked the debut of death row vocalist Nancy Fletcher and daughter of jazz legend Sam Fletcher. Gangsta rap has been criticized for its extreme lyrics, which often accuse glamorization and violence and black crime, or that's what they say. But gangsta rappers responded that they were simply describing the reality of the life in places such as Compton, California, Long Beach, and Colorado. Exactly, just rapping what they experience in their lifestyle. Now, some people won't understand that, but if you're from that environment, you're gonna understand, and they're just rapping what they experience. Rapping about dropping from the heart. So they're rapping from the heart, they're being who they are, they're rapping what they experience. You can't rap about living on some luxury fucking apartment when they never lived that life. Just rapping what they experience. But some people don't understand that. So people have to criticize, they don't understand. But that's it. He said, I rap what I experience. He said, I can't rap about something I don't know. You'll never hear me rapping about no bachelor degree. It's only what I know, and that's street life. It's all everyday life, reality, and this is true. Explaining his intentions, Snoop Doggy Dogg says he thought he had a role model to many young black men, and that his songs are designed to relate to the concerns of the little kids growing up in the ghetto. He said, it's easy to get into wrong types of things. Yeah, especially gangbanging and selling drugs. But I've seen that what it's like, and I don't glorify it. I don't do preach. I bring it to them rather than have them go find out about it themselves. He further explained the dream that he would pursue after making albums. I'm going to try to eliminate the gang violence, and I'll be on a mission for peace. I know I have a lot of power. I know if I say I don't kill, niggas won't kill. The recording of the album took place in early 1993 at Death Row Studios. It was produced in a style similar to the Chronic. Some critics called it a carbon copy. Snoop Dogg collaborated with two music groups, 213 and Dog Pound, as the leader of the latter group, accused Dr. Dre of taking sole recognition for producing the album, and alleged that Warren G himself contributed substantially to the production of the project. Death Row Records co-founder Marion Suge Knight stated in 2013 that Daz pretty much did the whole album, and that credit was signed over to Dr. Dre for free. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre was capable of making beats without the help of collaborations, and addressed the issue with Warren G and Daz stating they made beats. Dr. Dre produced that record. He discussed the track Ain't No Fun, mentioned that Daz and Warren G brought Dr. Dre the beat, but Dre took that motherfucker to the next level. Bruce Williams, closely affiliated with Dr. Dre, discussed that recording process during Dre's time at Death Row Records, stating Dre's going to be the first one in the studios and the last one to leave. He start messing with beats, and as the beat starts pumping, the guy starts filtering. Everybody will get very little drink and smoking soon after the beat starts to make their presence. You'll look around the room, and every cat that was a rapper, from Corrupt to Daz to Snoop, will grab a pen. They will start to writing while Dre is making a beat. So by the time he's finished with the beat, they're ready to hit the booth and start spitting to see who's those young cats. They were all hungry and wanted to make something dope. The atmosphere was there. You couldn't be whack. It's true. Whack, man. Especially when that marriage is not around, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's good insight when you hear stuff hear stories from other people around them, and in the studios making bangers, and you hear stories like that. It's good to hear stuff like that, Let's get back into it now, anyway. Williams said the album was never finished, and because of the demand for the record contribution, insisted the album be completed, otherwise they would cancel the album orders. They resulted in Dr. Dre mixing the album and inserting the skits within 48 hours, which enabled the album to be released. Rolling Stone writer Jonathan Gold described how Dr. Dre produced a beat from scratch to complete an instrumental. Dre may find something like something he likes from an old drum beat, loop it, gradually replace each part with a better tom-tom sound and a kick drum sound he adores until the beat bears the same relationship to the original that he incredibly hoped does to Bill Bixby. Gold also described how the track progressed with other musicians adding to the song, stating the bass player wanders in, backs his instrumental, pops a funky two-note bass line over the beat, then leaves to watch CNN through his two notes, keeping looping the info infinity. A smiling guy in a stripped jersey played a nasty one-fingered melody on an old Mondenwog synthesizer that's been of absolute since 1982. And Dr. Dre's scratch is sort of a psychedelic munching noise, and then from his well-stocked Akai MPC 60 samples comes in a spare piano chord and ejaculation from the first Beatle Beat record. Let me clear my throat. Okay, the album title alludes to Doggystyle sex position and is a reference to musician names. The artwork was done by artist Joe Cool, represents the theme covered in the album and a style of representation on both as ideas. Some critics believe the artwork portrays a woman merely as a whole to be fooled by a man, which they believe adheres to be narcissistic and sexist. The lyrical theme Snoop Dogg covers inspiration. The cover art lyrics convey what they refer as the self-indulgent gangster life of drugs, cars, sex and money. The artwork used several quotes from 1982 George Clinton's single Atomic Dog. The quotes come from the dogs at the top of the brick wall of the album cover, which they say, why must I feel like that? Why must I chase the cat? And nothing but the dog in me. Music now, and production. Dre's handling of the production was praised by critics. All music writer Stephen Wine stated Dre realized that it wasn't time to push the limit of G-Funk. Instead, decided to deepen its musically, creating easy, rolling production that has more layers than they appear. He added that the beats were laid back, funky, continuing to resonate after many listens. Rolling Stone writer Torre noted the chronic, slow, heavy beats were a sonic representation of angry depression and accurate of Cobain's feedback blast. Doggystyle is leaner, with a high tempo. Isaac and Curtis Mayfield derived tracks. He went on to say that most of Dre's hooks, nearly all his beats refuse to linger, and if the songs themselves are nervous, therefore of exposure, restless to get off screen. Entertainment Weekly magazine David Brown mentioned that the mix of the samples and live music on Dre's later, The Chronic gave it a texture of death and continued to nocturnal growth of Doggystyle fluidly, whether together a gag got a background singers and rappers, quirky samples, his trademark horror flip keyboard lines. The Source magazine columnist wrote, Dre's brand of G-Funk may be coming now, but it's still painstakingly well produced. Snoop Doggy Dogg's lyrics were genuine and praised by critics. Also, they caused some controversy. He was acclaimed for the realism in his lyrics and his harmonious flows. Some critics said Snoop Dogg was obsessed with being a G gangster, a lawbreaker who makes small dope and kills with impunity, but his lyrics depict the black and black crime in inner city. The lyrics involve many derogatory terms against women, expressions such as bitches and hoes being used throughout, which illustrate the feeling of sexism and oppression within American society. In certain tracks, Dr. J and Dogg Pound casually speak of group sex, illustrating the demand of a woman. Snoop Doggy Dogg lyrics depicts drugs, alcohol, sex and money and methods of escape from oppression. But they also show an underside of the gangster lifestyle result of following this lifestyle. The lyrics violent represent that include murder and aggressive behavior have also generated controversy. See the laws tuck of the national politic progressive black woman named gangster rap a percent glorifying of murder and rap, which can be attributed to Doggystyle. Wow. Critical reception now. Doggystyle was generally praised by Rolling Stones writer Foray, mentioned Doggystyle is filled with verbal and vocal feats that meet its high expectations. These are professional ratings by sources. AllMusic gave it a 5 out of 5. Chicago Sun-Times gave it a 4 out of 4. Entertainment Weekly gave it the Los Angeles Times gave it a half a 4. Q gave it a 4 out of 5. Rolling Stones gave it a 4 out of 5, and Source gave it a 4 out of 5. This is track listing for the album now. Number 1, Bathtub. Also, Bathtub, number 1, written by Carbon Rose Jr., aka Snoop Dogg. G-Funk intro featuring George Clinton, Dr. Dre, and Lady of Rage, written by Rose Jr., aka Snoop Dogg. Robin Allen. Gin and Juice featuring Dazzlinga and David Ruffin Jr., written by Brodos himself, aka Snoop Dogg. Andre Young, Dr. Dre, Harry Wayne and Casey, and Richards. Before We Ball featuring Nancy Fletcher and Malia Franklin and Ricky Harris, written by Snoop Dogg himself. Number 5, The Shiznit, written by Snoop Dogg and Young, Andre Young, Dr. Dre obviously. Number 6, Domino Intro, written by Snoop Dogg himself. Number 7, Doddy featuring Nancy Fletcher, written by Snoop Dogg himself, Douglas Davis. Number 8, Medal of the Case featuring Dazzlinga, produced by written by Snoop Dogg and Young and Diamond Arnold. Number 8, Serial Killer featuring DLC and RBX, The Dog Pound. Snoop Dogg again. For All My Niggas and Bitches featuring Dog Pound and Lady of Rage, written by Snoop Dogg, Richard Brown, Allen. Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None featuring Nate Dogg and Roman G, Nancy Fletcher and Corrupt. Snoop Dogg, Andre Young, Nathaniel Hale, and Ron Griffin. And number 15, Classroom Intro performed by Shad Moss, written by Snoop Dogg himself. Number 16, Jesus Hustle, featuring Nancy Fletcher, written by Snoop Dogg. Number 17, Check-In, written by Andre Young and Snoop Dogg. G's Up, Hose Down, featuring Hug, written by Snoop Dogg. 19, Pump Up, featuring Lil Malik, written by Dr. Dre, written by Dre, Snoop Dogg, Jamal Phillips, and Malik Edwards. Now, cut tracks. Jason Hose featuring Hug was omitted on there, or the original pressing due to sample and clearance issues. Next, so yeah, that's it, man. So this is the charts now, weekly charts. So this is where the album was successful in around the world, and the Australian album, Australians chart peaked at number 24. The Canadian album peaked at number 10. German album peaked at number on the top 100, peaked at number 21. The Irish album chart peaked at number 17. The New Zealand album chart peaked at number 25. The Swiss album chart peaked at number 24. The UK album chart peaked at number 38. UK R&B and album chart peaked at number 12. US Billboard 200 peaked at number 1. US top and R&B hip hop album chart peaked at number 1. So yeah, man. So that's it for today. And next time, look, the episode coming again. Thank you for watching. Just like, share, and subscribe, and comment on what album I should do next. Thank you. Until next time, bless.